Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today I will be reacting to a video called To This Day by Shane Kozian. I saw this video a long time ago and I saw that other people were reacting to it, but I haven't seen the video in such a long time that I don't think I will remember it. So I'm going to watch it right now and show you guys my initial reaction and my comments either throughout the video or after the video. So without further ado, let's get started.
When I was a kid, I used to think that pork chops and karate chops were the same thing. I thought they were both pork chops. And because my grandmother thought it was cute, and because they were my favorite, she let me keep doing it. Not really a big deal. One day, before I realized fat kids are not designed to climb trees, I fell out of a tree and bruised the right side of my body. I didn't want to tell my grandmother about it because I was scared I'd get in trouble for playing somewhere I shouldn't have been. A few days later, the gym teacher noticed the bruise and I got sent to the principal's office.
Now, I see where this is leading, like, sent to the principal's office when maybe he got beat up or from abuse from home, but in reality, he could have just, like, fallen or done something, climbing a tree, for example, as he actually did. So, I don't know, that's what I would think if I were a PE teacher, but let's just watch the rest of the video.
From there, I was sent to another small room with a really nice lady who asked me all kinds of questions about my life at home.
I had that happen to me before.
I saw no reason to lie. As far as I was concerned, life was pretty good. I told her whenever I'm sad, my grandmother gives me karate chops. This led to a full-scale investigation, and I was removed from the house for 3 days, until they finally decided to ask how I got the bruises. News of this silly little story quickly spread through the school, and I earned my first nickname, Pork Chop.
Oh, that's sad.
To this day, I hate pork chops. I'm not the only kid who grew up this way. Surrounded by people who used to say that rhyme about sticks and stones. As if broken bones hurt more than the names we got called them all. So we grew up believing no one would ever fall in love with us. That we'd be lonely forever. That we'd never meet someone to make us feel like the sun was something they built for us in their tool shed. So broken heartstrings bled the blues as we tried to empty ourselves so we would feel nothing. Don't tell me that hurts less than a broken bone. That an ingrown life is something surgeons can cut away, but there's no way for it to metastasize if it does. She was 8 years old. Our first day of grade 3 when she got called ugly. We both got moved to the back of class so we would stop getting bombarded by spitballs. But the school halls were a battleground. We found ourselves outnumbered day after wretched day. We used to stay inside for recess because outside was worse. Outside we'd have to rehearse running away or learn to stay still like statues, giving no clues that we were there in grade 5. They taped a sign at the front of her desk that read, "Beware of the dog." To this day, despite a loving husband, she doesn't think she's beautiful. Because of a birthmark that takes up a little less than half her face. Kids used to say she looks like a wrong answer that someone tried to erase but couldn't quite get the job done. And they'll never understand that she's raising 2 kids whose definition of beauty begins with the word mom. Because they see her heart before they see her skin. Because she's only ever always been amazing. He was a broken branch grafted onto a different family tree. Adopted. Not because his parents opted for a different destiny. He was 3 when it became a mixed drink of 1 part left alone and 2 parts tragedy. Started therapy in 8th grade. Had a personality made up of tests and pills. Lived like the uphills were mountains and the downhills were cliffs. 4/5 suicidal, a tidal wave of antidepressants, and an adolescence fiend called Popper. 1 part because of the pills. 99 parts because of the cruelty. He tried to kill himself in grade 10 when a kid who could still go home to mom and dad had the audacity to tell him, "Get over it." As if depression is something that can be remedied by any of the contents found in a first aid kit. To this day, he is a stick of TNT lit from both ends. Could describe to you in detail the way the sky bends in the moments before it's about about to fall. And despite an army of friends who all call him an inspiration, he remains a conversation piece between people who can't understand. Sometimes being drug-free has less to do with addiction and more to do with sanity. We weren't the only kids who grew up this way. To this day, kids are still being called names. Classics were Hey Stupid, Hey Spaz. Seems like every school has an arsenal of names getting updated every year. And if a kid breaks in a school and no one around chooses to hear, do they make a sound? Or they're just background noise from a soundtrack stuck on repeat and people say things like kids can be cruel. Every school was a big top circus tent, and the pecking order went from acrobats to lion tamers, from clowns to carnies. All of these miles ahead of who we were freaks. Lobster claw boys and bearded ladies. Oddities juggling depression and loneliness, playing solitaire, spitting the bottle, trying to kiss the wounded parts of ourselves and heal. But at night, while the others slept, we kept walking the tightrope. It was practice, and yes, some of us fell. But I want to tell them that all of this is just debris left over when we finally decide to smash all the things we thought we used to be. And if you can't see anything beautiful about yourself, get a better mirror. Look a little closer. Stare a little longer. Because there's something inside you that made you keep trying despite everyone who told you to quit. You built a cast around your broken heart inside of yourself. You decided they were wrong. Because maybe you didn't belong to a group or a clique. Maybe they decided to pick you last for basketball or everything. Maybe you used to bring bruises and broken teeth to show and tell but never told. Because how can you hold your ground if everyone around you wants to bury you beneath it? You have to believe that they were wrong. They have to be wrong. Why else would we still be here? We grew up learning to cheer on the underdog because we see ourselves in them. We stem from a root planted in the belief that we are not what we were called. We are not abandoned cars stalled out and sitting empty on some highway. And if in some way we are, don't worry. We only got out to walk and get gas. We are graduating members from the class of We Made It. Not the faded echoes of voices crying out names will never hurt me. Of course, they did. But our lives will only ever always continue to be a balancing act that has less to do with pain and more to do with beauty.
Okay, so that was really good. It almost brought me to a point of tears, but then, I guess I kind of held back. I don't quite know why I wanted to, but I did. I always do, really, because I always hide myself, and I have been bullied, and I know how it feels to be bullied. I've been cyberbullied, and I've been bullied in person. And let me tell you, it's much easier to protect yourself in cyberbullying than actual bullying. And if you are bullying someone, or you feel like you are, just because you're calling them names, or even if you're joking around, anyone can take that seriously. Anyone. And really, like, I'm not really sure how to put it into words of what I feel like. So I'm gonna give you an example. This one person, I'm not gonna name names. I asked them how they felt about suicide because I was going around asking people because I was curious, you know. I've had a couple people who have tried to commit suicide, and one of them, they actually killed themselves, and most I saved. So I went around and someone said that it was bull crap, and that it's just really, people, they said that it was annoying and that it's a load of chicken S-word, because I don't really want to cuss, and I don't like to cuss, so I'm not going to cuss. But yeah, and I just kind of lost a bit of respect for them because I feel like I went through depression, I did, and I did think about suicide myself, and it was hard, it really was. And I had people supporting me, and then there were people who were telling me, oh, get over it, you know, and stop. And, you know, it really does hurt when people say that to you. And in reality, you should always be there for someone, and you should always kind of like help them, you know? And make sure that you're there for them no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter if they've done something to you, or like if they've lied about something. Everyone makes mistakes. And my friend right now is being bullied and ignored, and she's getting a lot of crap for something that she lied about for a couple of years. And I'm not sure if she's still lying about it, because she said that she would come out with the truth, but I'm not even sure. And hardly any of her friends want to talk to her. And I will still be there for her, and I know for a fact that one of her other friends, a friend of mine, will be there for her. I love her like a sister, and I will always be like that. Nothing can tear that kind of bond apart. Nothing. Remember this. And please, you should go watch this video for yourself and see it for yourself. And sorry, my flash just turned off because my phone died, but, you know. And just ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Am I helping the right person? If you ever see anyone get bullied, I'll tell you what I do. I go up to the bully and I ask them what they've just done, how they feel, you know, I kind of comfort them because maybe something's going on at home that, you know, they can't control and they're taking it out on other kids. You have to think about all these things that could happen to other people. And, well, you know, I have things going on at school, and I try not to take it out on other people, but I have. I really have. My anger has gotten past me, and you know, there's people who have turned against me because of things that I've said and I didn't need to. So you always have to watch what you say, and you know, and you have to make sure you're saying the right thing and stuff like that. And yeah. I feel like maybe all of us have bullied someone, either like on accident or on purpose at one point in their life. And before I actually learned, you know, when I was younger, I used to kind of make fun of people as a joke, you know. I thought, you know, I was kidding around, you know, with all that kind of stuff. And they took it seriously, which I wish they hadn't, because I had lost a lot of friends. So anyway, I guess that will be the end of the video, because I don't know how much more I will be able to record. I'm already almost 13 minutes in, so yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And if you do comment what else you'd like to see down below. I think I'm gonna start a reaction series. So without further ado, goodbye.